Namaste and tashidele to all who's watching the show. Today I would like to show you how to make a very simple dish called miso soup. You can eat this for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and it is very alkaline forming. And I prefer to eat it during breakfast, so I'm going to show you how to make it. And this is the ingredient that you're going to need to make the miso soup. You're going to need miso paste. I use the brown rice miso for right now. There's many varieties of miso paste you can buy. My son is allergic to gluten, so I have to be really careful about what type of miso paste that I use. So right now at the moment I'm using the brown rice one. And then wakame, and it looks like this when it's in the package, all dried seaweed. That's what wakame is. And I have 1 tablespoon soaked in 2 tablespoons of water. I'll have all the recipes in my blog, so you don't have to remember all this right now, but I've got it soaking in here for 2 minutes, and then it swells up and then it looks fresh. And half a cup of shiitake mushroom chopped up. And then I took 1.5 tablespoons of miso paste and diluted it with 2 tablespoons of water, so that way it's easier to mix in with my soup. So this is almost like a bouillon cube that gives it the flavoring of the soup. And then I've got half a cup of red onions. You can use any kind of onions. I want to use red today. And then I've got just 1/4 bunch of mustard greens. You can use any kind of greens. Today I'm going to use mustard greens, and there's different varieties of mustard green, and I'm not really sure what type this is. I got it at the farmer's market today, and I love that. And that's all the ingredient that I'm going to use. So let's get going. Oh, and don't forget your water. So I have 4 cups of water for today that I'm going to make. So start off with your water. Bring it to a boil. So I've turned the heat to a high. And once that is boiled, then we're going to turn the flame down to simmer. And we're going to let it simmer and then pour in our wakame. So we'll wait for the water to boil right now. So I just turn the heat on, so it's going to be a minute or so for the water to boil. The water is boiling now, so we want to turn the flame down to where it's simmering. And then add our wakame. So I'm going to drain the water out of the wakame like that. And then pour our wakame in here. And then let it cook in there for 3 minutes. At the same time, let's go ahead and put in our shiitake mushroom too. And this is going to help bring in the flavor for the broth, the shiitake mushroom. And then we'll go ahead and put the onions in there too. And let all of that cook in there for 3 minutes. So we have the heat down. And then after that, while that is going on, I'm going to show you how to chop this mustard green into little pieces. So we're going to do that now. Now I'm going to show you how to cut the greens. Just take the greens, fold it in half, and then cut it into little slices. And there you go. And just set it aside. When the miso soup is ready, we're gonna put the greens in there last. In 3 minutes, we've allowed the wakame, the onion, and the shiitake mushroom to bring out the flavor and let it cook in there for 3 minutes. And now it's time for us to put our, that was the timer. Now it's time to put in our miso paste. So here's the miso paste, and we're just going to put it in our soup. Okay, and mix it all up and let it cook for 1 minute after the miso paste has been in there. And give it a little stir there. And you can put a timer on, or I'm going to go ahead and put the timer on for 1 minute. And just, you know, after the water has been boiling, just leave the flame on medium heat. So let that cook. And some other vegetables that I like to put when I'm making the miso soup is daikon roots. And you can put carrots and, you know, just be really creative with your miso paste. It has been a minute now. Now we can go ahead and put in our greens. So I'm going to go ahead and add in our mustard greens. And mix that up. And then I'm going to add in, I forgot to show you in the beginning when I was talking about all the ingredients that I was going to use, I forgot to mention that scallions. So scallions, you want to put it at the end of your miso soup. So just, you can cut the tip off and then just cut little scallions and put it in your soup. Makes it taste good, makes it really presentable. We'll just put a half of it. And that's it. Let's go ahead and turn it off. And now it is time to enjoy our miso soup. And here's our miso soup in the bowl. I'm going to go ahead and give one to my son I made for him, and one for my husband that I made. And my son is getting ready to go to San Francisco to watch a symphony. And now I know he's filled up with healthy food and all set for his trip to San Francisco.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Man, I'm so hungry. After this, I'm getting ready to go to San Francisco to the symphony, so I'm going to finish my miso soup. Then I'm going to have this epic lunch I think my mom is making for me. Yeah, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, so I got to go. See you guys later.